Hello, my name is Dr. Dale Deerdorf, and I am a facilitator and instructor here at Cal State Northridge in the same program for engineering management, that Masters of Science program that you're either currently enrolled in or thinking about enrolling in. So what I wanted to do was quickly walk you through I'll call it my teaching philosophy and a little bit of background on not only the course, but on the material that you're going to get to explore. Now, this is a accelerated 6-week online program. It's an immersion into, I'll call it a really dynamic project management simulation that has a pracademic approach to it. Pracademic being, from my philosophy, practical application of not only real-world experience, but the academic side. So it's a blending of that. This is not going to be just an academic exercise. This is going to have real-world impact for you and really accelerate your project management skills. Now, for me, my philosophy is to teach you how to think, not what to think. Establish the process for you, walk you through specifically from a project management perspective what those steps are to really allow you to understand the material. Now, two things that I think are really relevant that I want you to walk away with. One is a pracademic approach and model to what a project looks like from the front to the back. How do we put that together? What are the skill sets associated with that? And in this 6-week accelerated model, you need to understand that there's a lot of material condensed, but it's practical for you. It flows very well, and it's going to make the course seem seamless. Now, the other piece of this that I want you to understand is that not only is it a series of 6-week modules, but in that 6 weeks you're exploring a simulation. And in that simulation, you've got a fictitious company that you're assigned to. All of you will be broken down into teams, and in those teams, you will have to assign a leader each week. So someone steps forward into the leaderful leadership position, and you run the team and all the activities, all the decisions that need to be made, all of the questions that need to go to a project management office for this simulation, and you help coordinate getting all of the activities completed that are assignments for us. And from the front to the back, you're going to see that what we do is we walk you through a project. From the beginning conceptualization of a project, where you're exploring the proposal, all the way down into delivering the project to the customer and then doing an outbrief. So there's a whole variety of techniques that we're going to explore. Let's start with a couple of the great textbooks. So the first one is going to be Larson's material on project management. This is probably one of the strongest books that I've worked with and facilitated with for over 10 years. There are a variety of different increments that this book has gone through, and the model that we're going to walk you through is probably the strongest that I know of from a project management perspective. Now, the other piece of that is it's going to be balanced against the PMBOK, the Project Management Body of Knowledge book, or I call it the Bible of project management. From a process standpoint, you're going to get process based upon what the PMBOK says you should do, practical application integrated through the Larson and Gray textbook and my personal experience. As a program and project manager for over 24 years at the Boeing Company, I bring, I'll call it a really strong sense of what a project manager should be. I've walked in those steps. I really understand the components necessary. So on a weekly basis, you're also going to get to explore a variety of discussion activities. So if we take a peek at what Module 1 would look like, you'll see that you're going to be putting together a team contract, a project proposal. You're going to be putting together a selection of a project from a variety of them that are made available to you, and you will be updating a skills-based resume. Now that's in week 1, in addition to exploring the discussion activities for what is a project and what are the characteristics of it. And on a weekly basis, we will walk you completely through that, the creating of the charter, the scope statement, how you create the WBS, both from a Microsoft project perspective and from an Excel spreadsheet perspective. So you'll be using a variety of tools. It'll be necessary for you to be on top of your game, but it is a doable course. Very doable and enjoyable. And at the end, you will be doing an outbrief so that you get the opportunity to do a project proposal outbrief on what the summary of everything was as you delivered your project. So once again, this is the philosophy we've got lined up for you in the MSE 402 course, Engineering Project Management. Once again, I look forward to seeing you in my course. I want you to have a great week. Bye-bye.